Shri Ishwarananda Swamiji from Yogoda Satsang Society was in Ahmedabad, and we had a great honor to have a small conversation with him, and we talked about YSS and meditation.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम स्वामी ईश्वरानंद गिरी है। मैं योगदा सत्संग सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया में एक सन्यासी हूँ और मैं जिस संस्था में रहता हूँ उसका नाम है योगदा सत्संग सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया। उनके संस्थापक और गुरु रहे श्री परमहंस योगानंद जी। हमारी जो संस्था है ये एक आध्यात्मिक और धर्मार्थ संस्था है जिसके मुख्य उद्देश्य हैं पूरे संसार में हमारे गुरु की जो क्रिया योग की शिक्षाएं हैं उनका प्रचार प्रसार करना और लोगों को ये समझाना कि ईश्वर तक जाने का एक प्रशस्त मार्ग है जिसका अनुसरण हर एक व्यक्ति कर सकता है, चाहे वो किसी भी देश में क्यों ना रहता हो, किसी भी धर्म का, किसी भी जाति का, स्त्री पुरुष, हर व्यक्ति इसका अनुसरण कर सकता है। केवल एक चीज़ की ज़रूरत है, ईश्वर को खोजने की और प्राप्त करने की जिज्ञासा और इच्छा। एक और हमारा उद्देश्य है कि जितना हो सके, जितने भी हमारे पास साधन हैं, उसके द्वारा हम जनता जनार्दन की सेवा करें।
संस्था की संस्थापना कहाँ हुई है और कहाँ कहाँ आपके आश्रम?
जी, तो ये इस संस्था की स्थापना हमारे गुरुदेव ने झारखंड की जो राजधानी है रांची, वहाँ पर उन्होंने की थी सन 1917 में और तब से लेकर ये संस्था प्रगति के मार्ग पे है। और आज भारत में एक रांची में जो आश्रम है वो तो है, एक आश्रम दक्षिणेश्वर कोलकाता में है, एक NCR नोएडा में है और एक जो है अल्मोड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में रानीखेत के पास द्वारहाट में है और एक नया आश्रम अभी खुला है चेन्नई में। आश्रम हम उसको कहते हैं जहाँ पर सन्यासी लोग रहते हैं, लेकिन पूरे भारत में प्राय हर शहर में हमारे ध्यान केंद्र हैं जहाँ पर योगदा के अनुयायी हफ्ते में एक बार या हर रोज इकट्ठे होते हैं और मिलकर ध्यान करते हैं और योगानंद जी की शिक्षाओं का पालन करते हैं। तो उस तरह से ये गुजरात में भी बहुत सारे योगदा के केंद्र हैं, एक अहमदाबाद में है, भावनगर में है, वडोदरा में है और कई सारे छोटे छोटे शहर गुजरात के जो शहर हैं वहाँ पे भी ध्यान मंडलियाँ भी हैं।
ध्यान केंद्र में जो आपने बताया कि ध्यान का शिविर लगता है, उसके अलावा और क्या क्या कार्य होता है ध्यान केंद्रों में?
ध्यान केंद्र में एक तो वो वहाँ पर जो ध्यान केंद्र के आसपास जो योगदा के भक्त रहते हैं वे वहाँ पर हफ्ते में एक बार या हो सकता है हफ्ते में उससे एक से ज़्यादा बार मिलकर ध्यान कर पाते हैं। तो सामूहिक ध्यान, ग्रुप मेडिटेशन करते हैं। वहाँ पर योगानंद जी की जो किताबें हैं, उनके हमारे संस्था के जो प्रकाशन हैं वहाँ पर वो उपलब्ध रहते हैं और जिनको भी आके खरीदना रहता है वो वहाँ से खरीद सकते हैं। इसके अलावा अलग अलग केंद्रों में उनकी क्षमता के अनुसार वो अपने आसपास के समाज की वो सेवा करते हैं। जैसे कुछ केंद्रों में फ्री डिस्पेंसरी, फ्री क्लिनिक रहता है जहाँ पर मरीजों को देखा जाता है और मुफ्त में दवाई दी जाती है। और आपदा के समय पर जैसे बाढ़ है या भूकंप आ गया या इस प्रकार के कोई आपदा आए तो उस समय पर हम विशेष जो भी मदद है जनता के लिए वो भी उन केंद्रों के द्वारा ही हम ये जो टीचिंग है ये इसका जो आधार है, फाउंडेशन, दैट इज क्रिया योगा। नाउ क्रिया योगा इज ए path of meditation through which any person develops the capability of focusing his mind, concentrating his mind and also interiorizing it. That means being able to go within and switch off all the external distractions. So by doing so, he is able to connect with his soul, which is our true nature. And by experiencing the soul, he is able to tap into the infinite power and infinite possibilities that contact provides.
किसी भी संस्था को चलाने के लिए कुछ आमदनी की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो आपकी संस्था जो है वो किस तरह से अपना आमदनी अनुयायी को या अपना मैनेजमेंट किस तरह से?
हाँ, बस केवल हमारे जो योगदा के जो भक्त हैं, वे जो हमें दान देते हैं उसी से चलता है, हमारी और कोई आमदनी नहीं। But I would say it is more useful now than ever before, because what this fast-paced lifestyle has done is it has created a lot of unhappiness, lot of anxiety, lot of stress, and unnecessary stress, because man has forgotten the true purpose of a human life. The true purpose of a human life is to experience God's joy and love within, and to express that love towards others. So they have lost focus from that. So when, by following this path of Kriya Yoga, man starts calming down his mind and experiences the peace and joy and love within, he becomes a better individual. So he becomes a better family member, he becomes a better member of the society. So not only does he benefit himself, he benefits his family and the whole society.
As you talk about the stress, the younger generation are very vulnerable
Yes.
to work-life balance as well as to maintain their relationships.
Yes.
So they are facing more stressful. So is there any focused environment or kind of meditation shibirs or something like that for youth?
That's a very good question. In fact, we have been focusing on this issue a little bit, not much, but now what we are trying to formulate and conduct a special meditation camp for youth, those between 18 to 40 years of age, because they have a special set of needs, a special set of challenges, and so they need to have a special kind of orientation, and that is what we are hoping to do through these youth camps, which we plan to organize at least once a year. And if you find that they are popular and people are, the youth are really benefiting, we may increase the number of camps to more than one a year. Not directly, but one thing, I have been in this ashram for the last 35 years. But as soon as I joined, for the first 10 years, I was given the responsibility of developing the free clinic which our ashram in Ranchi conducts. So I was able to start many new initiatives in that clinic, like a few TB clinic, because my specialty is tuberculosis at chest. So a free TB clinic, and we did a leprosy survey program for the entire surrounding population. Then eye camps. Now we have a eye clinic within our ashram where free eye operations are done on a daily basis. So I was able to contribute to that through my knowledge of medicine. But as of now, I am not practicing medicine. I am fully involved in that. So as and when it is possible, we want to diversify. Depending on it depends upon the local resources of the devotees in each city.
Swamiji, there are a lot of such sanstha's and ashrams and
Yes.
swamis are there. When you joined this sanstha, what attracted you to join only this particular sanstha and why not others?
Yeah, so because the reason is it was not a sudden overnight decision. When I when I was in my teens, when I was 17, 18 years old, I was looking for a spiritual path. I was looking for a guru because I had read books by Swami Vivekananda, the life story of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, and more importantly, I had read my guru's Autobiography, which is the famous classic Autobiography of Yogi, and I was very much influenced by those pure spiritual lives and their ability to connect with God. So the question came to me: if they can find God, why can't I? So but I was looking for a guru. I had so that was the same year that I joined MBBS. I also found this path. So all through my 5 years of degree course, I was studying at the same time also meditating. So then after I did my MBBS, then I did my MD, and throughout I was doing meditation also side by side. And I found that because of my meditative practices, I was becoming a more peaceful and more joyous person. Even though the medical course is pretty tough and the examinations are pretty stressful, I was not feeling any stress at all. I mean, I was studying hard. I was not wasting time. But I found that did not stress me, and I was finding time for meditations and also for my studies. So gradually, and I've also found a transformation from within. My focus changed, my priorities changed. So after being on this path for nearly 8 years, then I decided that I would like to join the ashram society. Part of our responsibility is to cater to the spiritual needs of the followers of our Guru. So we have a large number of devotees who follow Yogananda Ji in Gujarat, and especially Ahmedabad. So from time to time we visit all such kendras. So this visit is part of that responsibility.
Being a doctor, how it has helped you to perform these sevas and all those? Because as you said, you are in some
As I said, in the initial years, I was able to make use of medical knowledge to help develop the charitable aspect, charitable medical activities of our ashram. But right now, I am fully into the administration and also spreading the teachings of our Guru. I am not directly associated with the medical charity, but I am in a position where all those activities are also, in a way, at a higher level, I am able to guide them, but not directly.
How many Swamijis are there right now in this?
And how many preachers are also there?
Preachers in the sense, those Swamis who can go around and teach. There are, I would say, 15 to 18. Those who go around India. Anuyayis could be at the last, maybe around, if you look at the number of people who have taken the lessons, around 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Even more also, I don't have the exact figure. Yeah.
Approximately.
So when you are planning to open an ashram in Gujarat?
When we are going to, only God knows. Right now, we don't have any plans, but it may happen. Right now, as I said, the future plan is to see our main aim is not to increase the number of devotees, but to keep inspiring our devotees to stay on the path, to be sincere in their meditation, and make meditation a way of life. It becomes a part and parcel of their life, so that they can experience God in their own lives. That is the we feel only when a person, when a sadhak actually experiences the love and joy of God, then his feet are set firmly on the path. Not necessarily me, because I am part of a big organization. So our organization's presence is there on the website. We have a website which is yssofIndia.org. You can easily, even if you search Yogoda Satsang Society of India on the internet, you will find all kinds of links that will take us to our website, to our organization, contact numbers. So through that, recently, especially during COVID, because all the ashrams, all the kendras had shut down, so we started this online dhyana kendra. That means we conduct these meditations online. Now, and this is not only in India, but we have all over the world several cities where devotees are conducting these online meditations. So a person who is interested in joining a meditation session, he can join anytime during the entire 24 hours. So that is one thing. In addition, for children, we are conducting online teen program for teens. So that is a recent initiative we have started.
Today's youth is following Western cultures, and Western people are following yogas and Indian spiritual.
Right.
So what message would you like to give to those people, those children, those youngsters of India, who are following other cultures, not Indian culture?
That's a very nice question. See, the point is, the world is becoming one family. Now, more and more, it is very difficult to say what is East, what is West. We are all becoming one family. We are borrowing Western values, they are borrowing Indian values. But it doesn't mean that we have forgotten our Indian values. Maybe right now, because the Western values are new to us, they're more attractive. But I think our youth and the Indian population still knows and values the Indian tradition, Indian culture. So what our Guru Paramahansa Yogananda said was, there was a reason why God did this. In the West, the scientific culture developed, and in the East, especially India, the spiritual tradition developed. Because when they both combine, they can share and exchange the best traditions of each culture. So that is what each of us should be doing. We should take the best. We should take the best of what India has to offer. We have to take the best of what the West has to offer, like their scientific temper, their discipline, their work culture, their commitment to honesty and integrity. All those are very valuable, and we can very easily embrace them. But at the same time, we should not forget the Indian tradition of the spiritual values, the goal of human life being God realization, family values, the sense, the commitment to the family, all those beautiful Indian culture we should hold on to.
If your Anuya asks you what is humanity and what is spirituality, in 1 minute, how would you describe it?
I would say humanity is the expression of man's deepest nature, man's soul, the expression of the man's deepest nature, the soul nature in the human life. That is humanity. And spirituality is the highest manifestation of humanity.
What message would you like to give to the youngsters who are vulnerable or either following Indian culture?
Well, my message would be that as souls, we are indomitable. We have immense strength within us. We have immense mental strength. We have immense even physical strength. So we should not be daunted. We should not be frightened by challenges, thinking that we are weak mortals. We are immortal souls. So we have to develop that consciousness. We have to develop those qualities of the soul, and those qualities can be developed by practicing meditation, by following the spiritual path that has existed in India for centuries, for thousands of years. So it is nothing new, it is an ancient science, but it is a well-tested science. And anyone who wants to try it out, they don't have to believe in it, but you should have the curiosity to try it out.
Sir,
and once you try it out, you will find that all the the benefits that the rishis talk about, they do happen.
There are a lot of Swamijis describing meditation in different ways.
Yes.
Which is the correct way? As a person, I myself is confused. Which is the right way to do meditation?
That's right. See, I can only talk about my own experience. My whole life, I have followed Paramahansa Yogananda Giri, especially the Kriya Yoga path he taught, and I can vouch that this really helps. And it is a very practical science. Again, you don't have to have any blind belief in it. Practice and see for yourself. Test it out. But there are many other true paths also in India. So you try any path which you think you are attracted to and see where it takes you. So by your own experience, you will come to know which is the truth. It is definitely a great initiative that our Honorable Prime Minister has done, because see, our Prime Minister never said do yoga for 1 day. He dedicated 1 day to yoga, so that at least on that day, the message of yoga is highlighted and focused upon by the whole world. But his intention also is that people adopt yoga on a daily basis, not for 1 day.
So it was
Thank you.
great talking to you.
All
And
right.
we had
So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
If you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel.